channel. You know what time it is, No Press fam. Welcome everyone to another episode of The Beatdown, the segment where we take multitudes of characters from across many universes and have them battle it out. I am your gracious host, Class, and if you enjoy our content, share, like, subscribe, and become a No Press fan member. We put out new episodes every week. Also, if you want to learn about origins or abilities, check out our playlist titled Brief Origins or BAF. With the introduction said, let's get down to the beating. In this corner, representing DC Comics, Guy Gardner's Green Lantern. Alright, now let's talk about the endgame. He fought thousands of the toughest fighters in the world. A feat like that should show he will be able to square up with Carol, as long as he needs to, in order to see his opportunity to nail her with a devastating blow. On an equal lower power grounds, and he's likely to come out on top given his impressive record for fighting several at once in a setting. His will is considered second to Hal Jordan's Green Lantern willpower, meaning he has the cosmic levels needed to hand Captain Marvel's butt on a platter. His constructs help him catch a moment to recover or use to slow her pace, even deliver some incredible blows that might keep her down eventually. He's pretty fast, probably faster than her considering his warp speed feat, meaning he might be able to bob and weave his way around her hits or catch her off guard with a heavy shot from the lantern ring's might. His AI built into his lantern ring will definitely give him the advantage, as he'll be able to know a lot more about her background before she can even learn about his. The AI also can pinpoint weaknesses and possibly give him the statistics to her power level. If he keeps her at this level without any chances of binary, and he definitely has a clear shot to claim victory here. So the fight needs to be quick pace for the outcome to come to his favor. He has plenty of energy to rely on if he manages to absorb the core lantern's power source. If he can handle several lantern rings and even different colored ones at once, it's possible he can harness the power much more and deliver the finisher he needs. Avoid her getting any absorbing from him, as the lantern ring still is a supply of power and not near the main source, apologies. As long as he has the Green Lantern ring, he'll be able to take the fight to Captain Marvel until she can no longer continue. Breaking this lantern's willpower is next to impossible. If he obtains both Green Lantern rings, Carol will be in some serious trouble, as one ring itself can be extremely difficult to defeat, especially with the right willpower. But two is just not a fair fight. Using the two, he could overpower her or contain her in something. Confident as he is, he's proven time after time he has the feats to back it up. Alright, now representing in this corner Marvel Comics, Carol Danvers, aka Captain Marvel. Now, let's talk about the endgame. A long fight won't stop her, as she can go 24 hours keeping her pace and not even needing sustenance, so wearing her out is unlikely. She can drain powers, meaning Green Lantern's ring battery might run out of juice at some point during the match if she happens to take the power little by little during their sprawl. She can turn into binary and finish the fight right then and there. Yes, Guy Gardner has fought some serious fighters in the field of strength, but having to take on a being that can harness cosmic energy will prove to be difficult. Yes, he's got his own cosmic powers with that ring, but unless he has 2 or 3 rings, one isn't going to be enough for Binary's powers. In this form, she can also do constructs, so the fight can wind up in a stalemate or her overtaking him, given he is a tad too cocky in his abilities. With his load of confidence, he'll probably think he can square up with her in a fight. And he's a tough cookie, but so is Captain Marvel. And if he even lowers his powers for a moment because of his confidence, it will scream game over for the man. Using a crater as a distraction by tossing it at him, having his focus be on the giant object coming towards him, and after he breaks it into bits, rush right through the pieces and ram him into a bull rush that would put the hurt on anyone or hit him with a thunderous energy blast. She can focus on breaking the ring itself, as she can juice it for herself and even harness the power until it cracks. She might not have an AI to tell her what's coming, but she does have an extra sense when a threat is coming her way, which means no surprise drops on this tough cookie. Her whole jam is energy, a magic based or cosmic based. No matter what the force, she can manipulate to her favor, perhaps even create cracks for her to exploit during her scuffle. Keep the fight going for a while, and she might outlast it, leaving him to fight with physical strength than energy. Wildcard, she found him at his home, fights him, learns about his constant source, and rams her body through it, leaving Guy Gardner no ring to rely on. And if he happens to be floating in space, it's doomed for him, or even on a spaceship. He still has to take a full blast from her, which, yes, he's tough, but still only human at that point. Drain his energy, take the fight to binary form, and she claims this one. But as always, no press fam, it's not up to me, it's up to you guys. So if you liked either one of my arguments, you know what you can do. You can hashtag Guy Gardner's Green Lantern, or you can hashtag Captain Marvel, or you can hashtag Carol Danvers. As always, no press fam, we really appreciate you guys keeping it 800 subs. Peace. Shout out to all my content supporters. Not working together, but we like to give credit where credit is due. Ivan the Unstoppable for all the knowledge of comic feats, Watch Mojo for origins and for all the background videos, Comic Historian, Comics Explained, and key issues. Go ahead and check them out and tap into the world of comics by supporting other creators. Link to channels will be in the description below.